What's going on, guys? I'm going to re-grip some clubs, but I'm going to use 2 from my old set as a practice because I have 13 grips and only 11 clubs for Zane's set. But what I want to do is do a test run, make sure that I know how to do it, make sure I do it correctly. I don't want to ruin his clubs. I'd rather ruin mine and have to re-grip mine because they wouldn't match anyways. I just have to double check and make sure that he has 11 clubs. Turns out he only has 10 clubs that need grips, maybe even just 9. So we're going to maybe do a couple more of my old set. But let's get started. All right, so first I thought we should kind of unbox this. These are on Amazon. This whole kit was like 40 bucks. And came with 13 grips. I get those. You have your solvent, re-gripping solvent, and then we got our tape, of course, with a knife to cut off the old grip, and then your clamp for the vise. So I probably should let you guys know that I'm not sponsored by these guys in any way. This is just a video I got on Amazon. The other thing that's really important if you're going to switch out your own grips, like I talked about in the first video, is lining up that line placement. And I've been thinking about ideas I've seen of how other people do it, and my idea hopefully will work. I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I keep on forgetting to grab my GoPro, and now it's in a truck. So we're gonna try and videotape this the best we can. All right, so the club's in the vise. You put the club in the club holder like that, and I like to put the grips facing up. You can see that this one's kind of cracked, kind of worn out. And then what I do is I take the new grip and I put it up next to it just to see where we're gonna go. And it looks like it's gonna be just a tad bit short, but that's okay. That will do just fine. So next I'll just take a piece of Scotch tape and I come over here and I put it on. It doesn't have to be good at all. You just put it on there where it's not gonna get in the way of anything. And don't put it on too tight, just did it so it won't move. And then what I'm gonna do is just mark it with a permanent marker where that line is, because that's your middle line. Just make sure it's close. Look at that. So essentially what I'm gonna try and do is line up these white arrows. I like how they have a white arrow back here too. I'm lining up those arrows with this line when it comes time, and you have to be fast. So now that that's in place, let's cut it off. So all it is, oh, wrong way. It's just a hook like this. You're gonna go right up the middle. Try my best to videotape, but I'm doing it with one hand. Fair warning, once you do this, there's no going back, so make sure that you want to replace your grips. That is about the unstraightest line I could have ever cut. Then it should just peel back. Oh, unless it's going to be a difficult one. And it's going to be difficult. What kind of... They didn't even put any paper, they just used glue. It's like a see-through. So then there's this hole down here, and you can, I don't know, you want to take all this stuff off of there and get rid of like any of that. If it doesn't bother you, you can just go ahead and put your tape on, but it bothers me, so I'm gonna remove that real quick. It's not coming off, so it's like a pain in the butt, and I'm just gonna go with it. I'm okay with it staying on there. So now let me try and get a tripod and show you how we tape it. All right, hopefully you can see me. We're gonna grab one of these tape strips. I'm gonna peel it off, peel the yellow off. get it to where you need it. So I'm gonna put it a little short of up there, because we'll go a little bit further up like that. And then you're gonna wrap it around. Make sure it's all smooth. These grip tapes are weird compared to my other ones. Maybe the putter grip tapes are different, I don't know, but these are weirder than anything I've seen before. But you just want to make sure that that's nice and on there, and nice and taped. Okay. I forgot to even get this. Wonder if it works if I just... Cool. Huh. Think harder, not smarter. Okay. So, I don't know how I'm gonna like that. We don't know. And hang on, you need towels. That I forgot to tell you. There's like a bucket of some sort, like an old bucket that you don't care about. They use like wash tubs. I ain't about that. So now what we gotta do is slide the club out a little bit so that I can see. Make sure that that's just on there, your tape's on there. It's so damn hot. So you pull off your tape like this, and you have literally, you don't have that long. It's not like rushing, but it's definitely like you gotta go. There's a lock on it. You get that nice and coated. And then I like to spray inside of here too. And then it kind of works as lubricant. Get that, to get that club on there, and then just shove it on. And make sure, line up your arrows. Okay. So then you get down here, you're gonna line up your arrows, make sure that you make sure that this arrow to that arrow is straight, make sure that it looks good. This is where you get a towel, you're gonna wipe off all that glue. All that extra glue. Wipe it off. Take it out of the vise. You want to look down it, just make sure. So I got that arrow. Okay, that arrow looks good. Line. Everything looks good. Okay. Most importantly, I know the tape didn't move, but you just want to look down it. Make sure that's where you're going to want to play your club at. And then you're going to let it dry. Set it aside. Let it dry. I think you'll have some leaking out still. So what I would do is take off that tape. You have the Scotch tape we put on there. Of course, it's going to be freaking difficult. Always is. Nothing's ever easy, you know. I would recommend using Scotch tape. Now that I think of it, that would have been a better idea. Yeah, so that's the finished product. Pretty cool grip, and then clean. Once it dries up, we'll clean this off. So that's it. Pretty easy, pretty good.